ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम् वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरो वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Have we completed Panchami? Dhruvampaya Padanam and Jani Kartuhu, Vartika to that
We have
Dhruvampaya Padam.
till Kartikam to Apadane Panchami. Point 96.
96, okay. So all this we have seen. Akartarine Panchami, Vibhasha, Gunaha, Striyam, Vitrarthanam, Vayehetuhu, Paraje Rasodaha, then Varnarthanam, Akipsitaha, Antardo, Yena Darshanamichati, Akhyatopayoge, Jani Kartuhu, Prakritihi, Bhuvah Prabhavaha, Lyablope Karmani Upasankyanam. It's also we saw, right?
Yes.
Lyablope, when Lyab Pratyanta is understood implicitly. Then karma will take Sanya, Padana Sanya. Lyablope Adhikaranecha Upasankyanam. Karmani Upasankyanam, Adhikaranecha Upasankyanam. Both we are seen. Then Prashnakyana Yoscha. The next one also. Gamyamanamati 96 already crossed. 97 also we saw. 98 also. Gamyamanam api kriya karakavaktenam nimittam. Same as the previous one. Vartika same. But separating this Vartika, I saw that's why I added. In Prashna Kyanyoscha, that is in question and answer. When kriya is not explicitly mentioned, it is implied, then it is given apadana sanya. Hey, but the Vartikams covered. I think we'll see from 99. Yatascha advakala nirmanam tatra panchami vaktavya. I think this also we saw. Advanaha pratama saptami cha vaktavya tadyuktat kale saptami vaktavya. Three Vartikams. Yatascha advana kala nirmanam tatra panchami. The point of place and time from which the path, advan, time, kala are measured. Nirmanam, madatu, ma to measure, then it is used in, then Panchami Vibhakti is used. Tadyuktat Pratama also is that Tadyuktat Advanaha Pratama Saptamyo. Advanaha Pratama Saptami cha Tadyuktat Kale Saptami Vaktavya. The word denoting the distance in space can be either in Pratama or Saptami, and the word denoting the time, that is in Saptami. Like the example, Gavibhutaha Saṃskṛtam Batch I II Chaturshu Yojaneshu. Chatvari Yojanani or Chaturshu Yojaneshu, either it is in Pratama Vibhakti or Saptami Vibhakti. Here it is, you can see the measure, it is measured, the distance is measured. Saṃkāshya is from Gavidhumataha. Gavidhumataha Saṃkāshyam Chatvari Yojanani or Chaturshu Yojaneshu. The distance which is measured from a place, the distance which is measured, that is either in Pratama or Saptami. The next example, the distance which is measured in terms of time, Kartik Kyaha Agrayani Mase. Kartik Kyaha, that is Panchami. And Mase is put in Saptami. Okay, that is extra that you can note. Tadyuktat Kale Saptami cha. Tadyuktat Kale Saptami cha. So Saptami Vibhakti is used. The word, denoting the distance in time, that is put in locative case, Sapnase, Saptami. And the Kartikyaha, of course, it is Panchami. Yata Gavidhumataha Panchami, Kartikyaha Panchami, that is Panchami Vibhakti. And the distance which is measured, that is put in either Pratama or Saptami. And the distance which is measured in terms of time, it is put in Saptami. Please don't get confused. That's what the Vartika says. Yatascha Kala, Yatascha Advana Kala Nirmanam Tatra Panchami Vaktavya. Then that is the Vartika. Then Advanaha Kala, Advanaha Pratama Saptami Vaktavya. By that Chatvari Yojaneshu. Tadyuktat Kale Saptami Vaktavya. Here it is Saptami. Okay. This is the main Panchami, that point of place and time from which the distance and time are measured. That from where the distance is measured. Gavidhu Mataha Kartikyaha Panchami. That is a Panchami Vibhakti example. Then other Vartikas are there by which the distance which is measured, that is either put in Pratama or Saptami. And the distance which is measured in terms of time is put in Saptami. Tadyuktat Advanaha Tadyuktat Kale Saptami Vaktavya. Okay. Then the next one, up to 99. I think this is the last one. The next one, 2, 3, 29, Upapada Vibhakti. Panchami, Upapada Vibhakti. Here there are some words, Anya, Arat, etc. These words, when used, that will govern Panchami. The words are Anya, Para, Itara. The words meaning other than or different from. Anya, Para, Itara, Arat. Arat is near. Near as well as away. Both meanings are there. Rute, without. These words. Anya, Arat, Itara. Itara, Dik Shabda, directional words also. The words indicative of the directions. The words indicative of the directions. They are used with reference to time corresponding to them. The words expressive of direction derive from Anchudhatu. Remember, we saw this Subanta, Pranch, and Pratyanch, etc.
Yes, Ji.
So directional words. So when it is Anchudhatu has got two meaning. One is Gati, other one is Puja. Puja Marte, it will be, a decline will be in one way. In terms of this direction, it will be another way. Yes, we saw both in Subanta. So the directions which are, that is what Anchu is. Anch is there. Dikshabdat, Anch, Anchu, Uttara, Pada, and also the words ending is A and Agi. All these will govern Panchami Vibhakti. This is quite a long sutra. So many words are there. Anya, Para, Yatara, Rite, and the words indicating directions, and the words expressive directions derived from Anchudhatu, and also the words ending with A and Agi. A and Agi are Taditanta, Tadita words. All these will govern Panchami Vibhakti. So Ara, Titra, Rite, Dikshabda like Purva, Para, etc. And the words having Anchu as the Uttarapada. And also A and Agi. It is Arch actually. It is Arch and Agi. All these will govern Panchami. You will see examples become clear. Now let us take one by one. First is Anya. Not only Anya, and its Pariyaya Shabda also can be taken Anya. So the Anya, the words, all the words denoting the same sense can be taken Anya, Anyatu, Anyatra, Bhinna, Vilakshana, in the sense of different. Anyata it is. The sense of different from, other than, excluding. So all synonyms are included. In fact, the sutra says only the Anya, but the commentary says other words also can be included. And the examples are given. Anyaha Devadattat, meaning different from Devadatta. Anyaha, the word governs Devadatta in Panchami. Bhinnaha Devadattat, Itaraha, I think next one. Bhinnaha Devadattat, Arthantaram Devadattat, Vilakshanaha Devadattat. All these are examples. Arthantaram different from Devadattat. Then Arat. Arat has the meaning of near or remote. Arat, the word comes in, I'm not sure whether there is a meaning in Rudram. Arate Gogna Vutapurushagni. But anyway, that Arat is the same meaning or some meaning. I have to check that. Okay. Fine. Arat.
Duram has given.
Duram, yes. Arate Gogna Vutapurushagni Kshayadviraya. Durarte. Durantikarte Vartate. In the sense of remote. And near also is there.
Near also. Samipa also is there.
You have the sutra. Tatra Durantikartegi Shashti Anyatarasya Viti Prapte Panchami Vidiyate. So we have Shashti optionally. But here, Panchami Vidiyate, it can take sixth case optionally by 2-3-34. This is 2-3-29. Please see the Sutra Pata. 2-3-29. This is the Sutra we are seeing. Anyaradi Tararte Dikshabdhanshu Tarapada Jahi Yukte. Panchami coming as anuvritti for this. So Panchami Vibhakti. Then by the Sutra 2-3-24. By the Sutra 2-3-34, not 24, 34. Durantikartaihi Shashti Anyatarasya. Shashti Vibhakti will come optionally. Then what will come? Then that is given mainly, that is given here. So Panchami are said. So Durarte, only for Durartha. Anya, that Arat as the meaning of Dura, I mean far away as well as remote. If it is remote, then it is Shashti is optionally. Then the sutra says Panchami. Okay. Even Duratikai, the sutram also there's a sense of both near and far. That is Arat is both, that's got both meaning. Shashti, which is mentioned by 2, 3, 24. Now here this Panchami is ordained by this root, by this sutra. So Arat, Devadatta, Tarat, Vanat. Meaning can be taken depending on the context. Durat, if you see Amara Kosha, the Arat meaning is given. Arat Dura Samipayoho. That's why given Arat is near or remote. It is
But
Avya.
both the meanings,
Both meaning can be taken.
no, both vibhaktis will be coming. Near meaning also we can use Panchami or Sashti or only Panchami.
Yes. Panchami by this sutra, Shashti by 2, 3, 34. The meaning of the word Arat is Dura Samipayoho. Both meanings are there. Amara
Now
Kosha.
Arat Devadattat. So how to take he is Devadatta is near or far away?
Context. It's not new, right? Marutaha, it occurs in 4 places. How do we take Marutaha? Maruto, Marutaha, Marutaha. Panchami also Marutaha, Shashti, Vibhakti, Ekavasam also Marutaha. We take context, right? Same way.
But here these two are just opposite meaning, no?
Any meaning you can take. It's an example, right?
So at Arat Devadatta means
Nearer,
Devadatta is close, nearer or remote. He is
near or away from the Devadatta. Not Devadatta is near, meaning from the Devadatta. Near or away from the Devadatta, not the other way. You're saying Devadatta is near or far away from it. That's wrong. That is the basic mistake. Panchami Vibhakti shows that from which something is away. You have to, suppose Yajnadattaha, Devadattat Arat. Yajnadatta is away from the Devadatta or near to Devadatta. Translation should be, okay, I'll write the translation otherwise. Near or far from Devadatta. That is the meaning. Similarly, near or from the forest. Not Vanam is, from the near or from far from forest. Right? Then Itara. Itara also has Itara Shabda also is there. Itaraha. Itarasmat, etc. Itarasmat is Tadita, Yavan Pratyaya, Astati Pratyaya, by which it gets an abhyasanya. Itara iti nirdishyamana pratiyogi padarthaha uchyate. Other than, pratiyogi means different from, other than. Pratiyogi padarthaha uchyate itaraha. Different from, that's the meaning. Other than. Itaraha devadatta. Other than Devadatta. Different from Devadatta. Same meaning as Anyaha only. And Rute, that is why Panini Maharshi mentions these words alone govern Panchami. Whereas the commentators, they take Paryaya Shabda also. Rute is Vina. Krite is different. This is Rute. Tava Krite, for the sake of you, that is different. This is Rute, Vina. Rute without. In the absence of. Rite iti abhiyam. That is abhiyam, varjana, arte. Paryujyate. Rate Devadatta, without Devadatta, or accepting Devadatta. Rate Krishnat, same. Then Dik Shabdaha. This is, we know, Dik Yoge Panchami. Directional words govern Panchami. This Panchami, what we call Dik Yoge Panchami. Dik Shabdaha. Dishi Drishtaha Shabdaha, Dik Shabdaha. A directional word indicating a direction in terms of space or time. It could be in terms of space, like Pataliputra is located to the east, to the east of this, the village or something like that. Or in terms of time, like before and after. Includes words expressing directions, excluding atas. Atas is tadita. Atasuch artha uttarapada, which takes sixth case or second case by 2-3-30 and 2-3-31. That I think I have given later. Atasuch shabda, with the exclusion of atasuch. With the exclusion of atasuch shabda. So dik shabda, directional words. Dik yoge panchami, like the example. Gramat purvaha parvataha. Gramat purvaha parvataha, meaning Gramat purvaha means
East.
eastern direction. So what is purva?
Mountain is there.
To the east of
Eastern side. Grama, that's village.
Grama. Mountain is located to the east of the village. Gramat purvaha. Similarly, uttaraha, north. This is direction in terms of space. Gramat uttaraha or uttara. You can take uttara, right? Stilinga. Gramat, because purvaha, uttaraha is declinable. You have to take uttara. Grishmat purvaha, vasantaha.
Before Grishma Ritu, Vasanta.
Vasanta Ritu is there. Vasanta uttaraha, Grishmaha, like that. This is in terms of time, kala. Chaitrat purvaha Phalgunaha. Phalguna is before Chaitra Masa. So this is called Dik Vachaka. All these are Dik Vachaka Shabda. Dik Yoge Panchami. Okay, then a word which is derived from the Dhatu, Anshu Dhatu, as Uttarapada follows. This is included as a prayer Apavada to 2-3-30, which would call for sixth case for words ending pratyas. The Sutram 5-2-27, 5-3, 5-3-27, 5-3-41. So Tadita, those are Tadita sutras. The word which is derived from Anshu Dhatu, like Prak, Pratyak, all those words. Prache Deshe Namaha. Pratiche Deshe Namaha. Udiche Deshe Namaha. We have seen Uding, Pratyang, all those words. The word which is derived from Anchu Uttarapada. Anchu is a Uttarapada in the compound. Prak is Pra. Anchu. Here Anchu is the Uttarapada in the compound. Pratyak Anchu is there as the Uttarapada in the compound. The word which is derived from the Dhatu Anchu as Uttarapada follows. That would call, this is included as a prior Apavada, Purva Apavada, because the next one, 2-3-30, which would call for sixth case. Sixth case by 2-3-30 and second case by 2-3-31, respectively it is. For the words ending in pratyas, mentioned in the Sutra 5-3-27 and 5-3-41. If you see 5-3, not required now, but anyway, just for the sake of understanding purpose, if you see 5-3-27 and 5-3, which we will see later. In fact, we were seeing this section only. By 327, some words, directional, some words are that Avya Shabdas. Dik Shabdebhyaha Saptami Panchami Pratamabhyaha Dik Desha Kaleshu Astati. Astati is the pratyaya. Dakshinat, Uttarat. So Dik Shabdebhyaha Tebhyaha Dik Shabdebhyaha Dik Desha Kaleshu Vartamanebhyaha Saptami Panchami Pratamantebhyaha Astati Pratyaya Vidyate. Astati. Content is Astat. Purastat Vasati. Purastat Agataha. Purastat Adastat comes in Ganapati Atharva Shishopanishad. Right? In Ganapati Atharva Shishopanishad, you know, where does it come? Avatu. Not only Ganapati Atharva Shishopanishad, many places it comes. But in Ganapati Atharva Shishopanishad, the beginning itself comes. Just I'm trying to recall. Ava Paschataat, Ava Purastaat, Avottarataat, Avadakshinaataat, Avacha Urdvataat.
Avachordvata.
Yes. Ava Adharataat. So all those are Astati Pratyanta Shabda. So this is 5327. 5341. Vibhasha. Okay. Avarasya. Avasmat. Okay. Purva Nityapata Vikalpa Uchyate. Avastad Vasati. Okay. Avastad Vasati. Here also Astati Pratyaya. The substitution for Ava and Avara. Okay. So these are mentioned here. These are Avyaya. So that calls for Shashti for the Pratyas ending mentioned in the Sutra. So this is included as a prior apavada to the next sutram 2330. 2330 is just, we saw Shashti. Let's see. Shashti Atasartha Pratyayera. Atas Artha Pratyayera. Atas is a Pratyaya. Shashti Atas Artha Pratyayena. Atas Artha Pratyayena Shashti Bhakti Bhavati. 2330, which would call for 60 case of words ending in pratyas mentioned in the sutrams 5327, 5340. Now, here this is the example. This is example for Anchu Uttarapada. Gramat Prag, to the east of the Grama. Pratyak Gramat. So, Prag is derived from pra plus anch, pranch. When you decline Prag, Prati plus anch, Pratyak. So, it means it denotes the direction, waters. They're also Dik Shabda only. They're also Dik Shabda only. So, if they're also Dik Shabda, then why it is mentioned separately? It is mentioned separately because 2330, that's Shashti Atas Artha Pratyayena, right? That's the next sutra. By that Shashti Bhakti is ordained. So it is succeeding Parasutra. Right? So Panchami is employed here. Next sutra is, this is Purva Apavada. That's what we are seeing is, this is Purva Apavada. 2329. 2330 says, Shashti Atas Artha Pratyayena, the succeeding sutra, that is for that as a Purva Apavada, prior Apavada. This is included as a prior Apavada to the following sutra, to the Parasutra 2330. That 2330 or there is Shashti Bhakti for the words ending in pratyas which are given in the Sutra 5327 and 5341. So in short, here it is, when you use branch, when Anchu Uttarapada, then Panchami Vibhakti is used. Panchami Vibhakti should be employed. Okay. What is 2330? I think I have not added. Okay, I've added later here. You can see. You can see that come here. The words associated with the directional words ending in pratyaya like atas, etc. These are tadita, pratyayas. All pratyayas starting from in the sutrams, here also it is 5327 and to 5341 will take Shashti Vibhakti. Shashti atas artha pratyayena. So 5327 to 5341. Atas artha. Atas artha pratyaya means a lot, many pratyayas are there. So that will govern, that will take the pratyayas. Atas artha pratyaya will govern Shashti Vibhakti. Then the previous sutra listed some exceptions. The previous sutra is 2329. This is the one. So that is why I said it is Purva Pavada. It is Purva Pavada. 2329 is Purva, partial Purva Apavada. This is included as a Purva Apavada to the Parasutram 2330, which calls for Shashti Bhakti. Whereas here it is, Anchu directional words are used. It is Anchu Uttarapada, then it is Panchami. The examples here, Dakshinataha, Atas, ending Shabda, Tadita, you cannot decline. Dakshinataha Gramasya, Uttarataha Gramasya, Purastad Gramasya, Upari Gramasya, Uparishtad Gramasya. So Shashti Vibhakti is governed Dakshinataha Gramasya, Gramasya, Gramasya iti. Whereas here, Prag, directional word, Pratyaka, Gramat, Panchami, Pratyaka, Gramat. Right? So when Anchu Uttarapada is there, then Shashti Vibhakti, it's a Panchami Vibhakti. If Atasartha Pratyaya is there, then it is Shashti Vibhakti. That is the meaning. Okay. So we cannot use, the idea is Prag Gramasya, we cannot use. Pratyak Gramasya, Shashti is not allowed. Prag Gramat, Pratyak Gramat. Whereas Atasartha, when it is there, then we can use Shashti. Dakshinataha, Uttarataha, Purataha, Purastat, Gramasya. Here, Shashti alone will come, Panchami will not come. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, yes.
Then Arch. Yeah, Arch.
Pratyak means west. It's
Huh?
western side. Pratyak means west. Like that, what meaning is there for the word pratyak?
Like that for?
Pratyak.
Yeah, Pratyak is west.
West.
Prak is east.
Ah.
What's the doubt?
No, the exact meaning of that word is that one.
Yeah. Prak is east. Pratyak is west. Prache dishe namaha, Dakshinaye dishe namaha, Pratiche dishe namaha, Udiche dishe namaha. We say Sandhya Vandanam. So the directional words. Prak is east. Prak has a meaning of Puram also. That meaning also is Prak. In Sutram also we have seen like when the word Prak is used, it means before. Prak nulau, nul trichau. Kritya we have seen. You see the Prak as meaning of east, that is in Dikshabda quarters, the directions. Then the Prak has the meaning not only confined to that, meaning other meaning also is like here. Krityaha, Prang Nulaha. What does it mean? This is an Adhigara Sutra, Krityaha, Kritya section, Prang before Nulaha. Where is Nulaha? Nul Trishav, that is 112, I think, 113, 133. Nul Tricho is there. Prang Nulaha means before. Before means 132. The Krityaha, the Adhikara is spread from year 94, 96 to 132. Prang Nulaha. That meaning also is there, right? This is Prag. Right. So, therefore, both meanings are context. Prag is east. That is the example here, to the east of the village.
Pratyek means this meaning is also there, every Pratyek.
Pratyekatma, yes. Yes, that is also used. See, Anchu Uttarapada, Anchu Dhatu has got two meanings. Gati Pujana Yogo, we have seen. The terms of movement. In terms of Gati, the declension is one bit different. In terms of Puja, the declensions are different. So, if you are not sure whether it is okay, please see. This is Anchu Dhatu Adharita Subanta. Anchu Adharita Pratipadikam. Gati Pujana Yogo. This is the Chakarantaha, Pullingaha, Pranch, that is Prach, Eastern. Anchu Dhatu, important Dhatu. Bukitacham, that also Acham is Anchu. Bukitacham Sarvanamasthane, remember? So Gati Pujana Yogo. In terms of Gati, first we saw, in terms of Puja, follows. That also we saw. Pra plus Anch plus Quin Pratyaya. It will take Quin Pratyaya. So you get Prach, then you can decline. Become Prang. Prang, the whole declensions. You will not see, I have seen already. So it will be like this. Prang, Prancho, Pranchaha, Prancham, Prancho, Prachaha, Pracha, Pragbhyam, Pragbihi, similarly. Prachi, Srilinga, okay. Prachi, Ikaranta Shabda. Then Pratyang Shabda, Pullinga. Pratyang is Prati Purvaka Anchudhatu plus Pin Pratyaya. You get the Pratipadikam Pratyacha. Then you can decline Pratyang, Pratyancho, Pratyanchaha iti Rupam. All these are Gati. Shrilinge Pratichi. Then you see Pratyaka. Napumsakalinge Pratyaka. Pratyak. Prati Purvaka Ansh Dhatu Pratyak Rupam. See, this is Pratyaka, and Pratyaka as an Avyaya also is there, I think. Okay. Pratyekatma, Pratyakcha, so Atma, Pratyekatma, Karmadare Samasa. Okay. There it is not a directional, or there it is Pratyak is.
It's opposite, like that he has given. Viruddharte.
So, what Viruddha? What is it?
Avyayam. When it is
Avyayam.
used as Avyayam, it is like opposite Viruddha Pada.
But in the Karmadharya and the component Pratyekatma, Pratyakcha, so Atma, I think Pratyak is Avyayam.
Okay.
Okay. I think I saw somewhere else this. I'll check that again in validation. I have to confirm it, but I don't remember it exactly now. There it is different. This is not this Pratyak. Because this is the Gati, the direction. Then Pratyaka. It has a meaning of inner. That meaning is a Pratyaka. So that meaning, if you take, then it is Pratyak is fine. Pratyak Chaso Atma. But in Pullinga, it is not Pratyaka. Atma is Pullinga. Then it Pratyang Chaso Atma, Pratyang Atma. In fact, we can say like that also, Pratyang Atma. But Pratyang Atma is different. Pratyang Atma is different. Anyway, I think somewhere, some context, we saw this Pratyang Atma. In the I think in the Sandhi, the context of Sandhi, we saw such usage. That is Pratyang plus Atma. I'll delete this. What Sandhi is this? Pratyang,
Mom.
what Sandhi? Ngemut Agama Sandhi. Remember, Rasvadachi Ngemut Nityam. Then Ngemut Agama will come. Remember?
Yes, yes.
Atma. Then we saw this. This is Na. Then Pratyang Atma. Pratyang Atma. This is Pratyang Atma. This is Sandhi between the two words Pratyang plus Atma. But Pratyagatma as a compound is different. There, I think it is say something. I forgot what it is. I'll check that. Anyway. Similarly, Udan Shabda, etc. Anyway, this is just to show you. This is all Gati. Then Puja Arte. All these things we have seen. It looks as
Yeah, you have covered so many
as though
things.
we have seen. The entire Subanta is done. Do we remember? I mean, Shabda maybe remember. I don't remember really. Okay. Only that time we remember. Shabdas it will come. It will be there in the memory to recall. Suddenly it will not come out. It's difficult also. Remember everything. But notes are there. Of course, for easy reference, you can find out easily how it comes. Gatyartha. Yeah. Nanchehe pujayam. This is the one. That sutra. Anchudatu pujayam. Asminarte. Upadanakarasya lopaha na bhavati. Upadanakarasya lopaha na bhavati. Therefore, you will have pranch. So, therefore, the declension is prang. This is a pujayam arte kvin pratyaya kritya anchu iti eva pratipadikam siddhyati. Numnagamaha stavan and stavan two. Sutra na bhavati. Ukidicham sarvanamastane. So, Nanchehe pujayam is a special sutra when Anchudatu in the puja artha. So, therefore, 6424 will not apply. Anidita Malaho Padayam Giti. Anyway, so these are the two Shabdas. Anchu is the right now here. Anchu Uttarapada. So, Prag is Anchu Uttarapada. It's a compound. So, Prag Anchu Uttarapade Panchami Vivakti Bhavati. Okay, that is what the rule is. Okay, then. See why it is said separately. Dikshabda itself is enough, right? Dikshabda shows direction. Dikshabda shows direction. Then Atasuch, etc., when they come, it governs Shashti Bhakti. Therefore, here it is specifically mentioned. Atasuch Pratyanta Shabda will govern Shashti Bhakti by 2-3-31. So those are all the directions. Anchu Uttarapada will govern Panchami. That is why it is mentioned separately here in the Sutra. Anchu Uttarapada. Anchu Uttarapadasya tu Dikshabdatve Shashti Atastartaha iti Shashti Baditum Prataggrahanam in the Kashikara says. When Anchu is Uttarapada, Gatyarte, it will denote direction. Then Shashti Atasarta, by that sutra, Shashti Bhakti is ordained in order to dismiss the usage of Shashti Vibhakti. That is, to use Panchami Vibhakti, this is included in this sutram. Kashikagara says, the sutra, this 2-3-29. Anyway, the point is, Anchu Uttarapada follows, Panchami Bhakti is governed. When Atasartha Pratyaya follows, Shashti Bhakti will be there. Okay, that word will govern Shashti Bhakti. Just note that. Both are directional, but Vibhaktis, what they govern, are different. Then ach pratyaya, that is 5336. Content of ach is a only. I think that's why I mentioned a. A and agi also another word, shabda, another pratyaya. So dakshina gramat, uttara gramat, dakshinagi gramat, uttaragi gramat. What is the meaning? Ach and agi are the pratyayas, by which word we get dakshina, dakshinagi, uttarahi. These are indeclinables. They are avya. So dakshina gramat means to the south of the village. That's the meaning. Dakshinagi, same. Okay, two, they're indeclinables. Right, next one. The Shashti Atasartha Pratyaya that we saw, Sutras 5327 to 5341, this Tadita section. There Atas Artha Pratyaya, the list is given. So Atas Artha Pratyaya will govern Shashti Bhakti. Then Yenappa Dvitiya, one sutram is up. Yenap is a Pratyaya again. It is a Tadita Pratyaya. 5335. That also, Yenap, that is a directional word. That also will govern Panchami. Yenap Pratyaya, Pratyayanta Shabda will govern. What is the content of Yenap? Yena. So Dakshinena, Uttarena. 5335, Avyaya. So, it is Avyaya.
So we should
that,
not mistake it for Tritiya Vibhakti then.
Yes, not Tritiya. So that we do it, Dakshinena, it's not Tritiya. Dakshinena Gramam is, what is the meaning of Dakshinena Gramam?
Yenap is Yena, so that is Dakshini.
Yeah. Yenap is Yenappa Dvitiya. Yenappa Dvitiya. Yenappa looks like Kannada. Yenappa Dvitiya.
Yes.
The word is known as Kannada, Yenappa.
Yenappa.
Yenappa Pandra.
What? What?
So Yenap, fight it. Yenap, Anyatarasyam, Adure Panchamyaha. Not in the sense of away. You can see this also. Yenap, 5335, Tadita. Indeclinable. Uttara, Adara, Dakshina Shabdebhyaha. With this Shabda, Yena Pratyaya is ordained. So Uttarena, Dakshinena, Adarena, the words will get. Pratyaya Bhavanti, optionally, Anyatarasya, Astate Arte, Astati Pratyaya. Adure Chet, not in the sense of away. Chet, Avadi, Manam. Chet Avadi Mana Vader Bhavati. So not in the sense of away, past. Yena comes optionally after these words, in the sense of Astati Arte, when the limit indicated is not remote, and when it is not a substitute of Panchami. Okay. So this is Yena. Then Yenappa Dvitiya says, Yena Pratyaya is Tena Yukte, that is Yena Pratyayanta Yukte, Dvitiya Bhakti Bhavati. Purvena Shashtiyam Pratyayam Idam Vachanam. Praptayam Idam Vachanam. Purvena is the previous one, Shashti. Shashti Atas Artena, Atas Pratyayana. Shashti Prapte, by this Dvitiya Bhakti is ordained. So it's Apavada. This Sutra 5335 is subject to Yoga Vibaha. That's okay. To account for Yena Pratyayanta words also taking Shashti Bhakti. Please see here. Yenappa, that is in the 5335. Yoga Vibaha means you can split the Sutra into two, dividing the Sutra into two. Because there are words in usage where you can see Shashti Bhakti also. How do you account for it? Like Dakshinena Gramasya, Uttarena Gramasya, such usages are there. This is not possible by Yenappa Dvitiya. Since such usages are there, therefore you do the Yoga Vibaha, divide the split the sutra 5.3.35 into two parts. So, therefore, we can bring by doing yoga vibhaga. Yoga vibhaga is mentioned this under here. So by doing yoga vibhaga, we can account for the usage of Shashti also. Yoga vibhaga of, subject to. Ena pratyanta, yoga vibhaga not 5.3.35. I think it must be 2.3.31. It's a mistake. It's not 5.3.35. 2.3.31. This is, I think you can divide this into two. Tadatam yoga vibhaga kartavyaha. Yenappa is 1, 2.3.31a, and Yenappa Dvitiya. We divided the two. Yenappa is one sutra, 2.3.31a, and Dvitiya is 2.3.31b. 2.3.31b as anuvritti of Yenappa. So by that, Yenappa Dvitiya, we get Dakshinayana Gramasya, Uttarayana Gramasya. And Shashti Asamatasya, by some Shashti Bhakti can bring down as anuvritti from the previous sutra. By that, Shashti Bhakti also is possible. Dakshinayana Gramasya, Uttarayana Gramasya, Dakshinayana Gramam, Uttarayana Gramam. This is by Yenappa Dvitiya. And by doing Yoga Vibhaga, we can bring Shashti, the word anuvritti from 2.3.30. This sutra, 2.3, this sutram. The sutram is the sutram, not 5.3.35. Mistake. So don't think that Dakshinayana is the Tritiya Bhakti, Itambute Tritiya, Karana Yetu. No. The directional word. First you have to spot it as directional word. Then and also watch the other word. Dakshinayana, what vibhakti is used? Shashti or Dvitiya. Then we can say this is by this rule.
Shamyatam, what will be the translation for that sentence?
Dakshinayana Gramam, the directional word. So to the south of the village.
To the south.
Uttarayana is?
North.
Yes, north of the village. Right, that's a meaning. Then 2.3.32, next one. Pratak. So here you will see other vibhaktis also will come. As an apavada, as anyatarasyam. Pratak vina nanabhihi tritiya anyatarasyam. 2.3.32 says anyatarasyam tritiya vibhakti, third case optionally used. The third case is optional. There's so many options are there. Words in association with prataka. Prataka and then vina and nana, all these words, all these are avaya. They are used in the sense of without. They are used in the sense of without. May take Tritiya Vibhakti Anyatarasyam, optionally Tritiya Vibhakti. Optional Tritiya Vibhakti. Then what the other options are? The other optionals are second and fifth case. That is also is there. 2.3.32. Okay,
Does
that
the
will
meaning
see.
change with the vibhaktis?
No, meaning will not change. Meaning is same. Without Devadatta only. Pratak Devadattena, Pratak Devadatta. 2.3.32. See the Sutra Pata. 2.3.32 as Anuvritti of Ditiya. Anuvritti of Panchami also. So all 1, 2, 3. 3 words are there. So Pratak Nana and Pratak Vina Nana. Tritiya by this. Ditiya by the previous one. Panchami from here. So you'll have three things. So therefore, Prataka Devadattena, Prataka Devadattat, Prataka What is the other one? Panchami, Dvitiya, Pratak Devadattam. Okay. So Pratak Devadattat, Vina Devadattat, Nana Devadattat. Similarly, Pratak Devadattam, Vina Devadattam is also. Okay. So Dvitiya also coming as Anuvrutti. So therefore, by bringing Dvitiya as Anuvrutti, we get these forms. And this sutra has got the Anuvrutti of Panchami from the very previous sutra. Therefore, Pratak Devadattena, by this sutra, Pratak Devadattat, by bringing Panchami as Anuvrutti from the previous sutra. And by bringing Dvitiya as Anuvrutti, we get Vina Devadattam, Pratak Devadattam. So we have three forms. Okay. So this 2332, which sutra, the sutra is subject to Yoga Vibaha. That also we can do Yoga Vibaha. Sutra, so Yoga Vibaha means Sutra Vibaha. To accommodate words with Pratak Dana. And also in second case also, this Yoga Vibaha is needed if the word Dvitiya from the Sutra doesn't have Anuvrutti. Anyway, we can take it as Anuvrutti. It's not an issue. The Sutra Pata says. If it doesn't take then we can do Yoga Vibaha and bring the word Dvitiya also Anuvrutti to accommodate the usage of the words. Okay. See, and this all the usages are not covered by the sutras. Please note. I think Saṃskṛtam, you only ask what is a sutra or what is Vartika. We cannot give any Vartika or sutra for all the usages.
Okay.
Whatever it is in Sutra Bada, that we can see exam. That is fine. Those usages and we can map to those sutras given in the Sutra Pata or Vartikam. Otherwise, these usages are there in the language. That from the usages only we know. That is what in the Kale book and other books they are given. They are given because the usages are there. Okay, we have to. That's why this is not very tight. Only based on sutra, not like other sutras. We have Naitinganta, Subhanta, not like that. Sutra, the usages are there. Particular vibhakti usage, that Karaka Sanya. Not Karaka Sanya. Of course, Karaka Sanya is covered. Particular vibhakti usage is there in the language. Or we infer from the Shishta Purushas, that usage. And therefore we come to know. That is why sutras cannot be given for all. So, in fact, you will see at the end Saptami Vibhakti. Even we have seen some Panchami, Tritiya and Ditya also before. Okay. The next one. This we saw in Samasa. Remember Stoka. In Samasa, where does it come? Stokat. Stokat will govern Panchami. Stokan Muktaha, the word we saw. Remember. What is that sutra? Stokalpa. The entire 2122 we know. Stokantika Durarte Krichrani Thena. Remember. 2139 sutra. So here also the same. Stoka. Stoka Alpa Krichra Katipayasya Asatta Vachanasya. Krichra, better to make this hyphen. Katipaya. Yeah. Katipayasya Asatta Vachanasya 2333. Stoka is little. Remember, Karanecha, Stoka, Alpa, then Krichra, Katipayasya Asatta Vachanasya. Asatta Vachanam, not Sattva Vachanam. So, the words when expressing, not expression, when expressing a Karna Karakam, optionally after the words Stoka means little, Alpa also meaning little only, Krichra, difficulty, and Katipaya, some, the fifth case used when they do not refer to any objects. Asatta Vachanam, Asatta Vachanasya. In the samasa, we saw that we have compound, panchami, Shashti, panchami, tat purushaha. Stokant muktaha, stokan muktaha, iti we saw. Stokat muktaha, or stokena muktaha. Stokan muktaha, or stokena muktaha. Karane cha is a karane, and panchami is anuvritti. So, therefore, when it enjoys karanakaraka, then tritiya and panchami by this rule. So, karane cha stokalpakracha katipayasya asattavachanasya. See, Kashika 2.3.33. Stoka alpa krichra katipaya. Stoka alpa little, the very word we have to take. And krichra and katipaya itiyetebhyaha asattavachanebhyaha shabdebhyaha karane karke optionally tritiya bhavati. Panchami atra pakshe vidiyate. Tritiya tu karana ityeva siddha. When it is karana, then it is tritiya only. Panchami here it is atra pakshe vidiyate. Panchami is coming as anuvritti. And tritiya coming as anuvritti from the previous sutra. Tritiya anyatarasyam. So tritiya, you have to bring that as anuvritti from the previous sutra. So tritiya, therefore karane will be tritiya. And panchami is coming as anuvritti from here. Apadane panchami. Therefore stokat muktaha or stokena muktaha, both are okay. If it is stokat muktaha, then we can do compound. By what sutra? 2.3. Let's see. 2.3. 39. 2.3. 39 or 2. Yeah. 2.1, sorry. 2.3.
139.
Stokantika durartha krichani tena, with the word ending with ta pratyanta. Ta pratyantena shabdena, this shabda. That's it. So, an example also, muktaha. The stock example, stokan muktaha. Stoka antika durartra दूर इति एवम् अर्थाः शब्दाः कृच्च शब्दाश्च पञ्चम्यन्ताः तान्तेन तप्रत्यान्तेन शब्देन सह समस्यते पंचमी तत्पुरुषः भवति. Like stokat muktah, stokan muktah, we get nakara. How does it come? That we know. Because of sandhi. What sandhi? Stokat muktah also fine, because yaraha anunasike anunasiko va optionally. The first stokan muktah also is fine. Stokat muktah also. We cannot make out whether it is sandhi or samasa. We can take it anyway. We have to see. Because sandhi itself is optional, right? Understand? This is compound. So when you split, it will be stokat muktaha. By this sutra, if this compound is made, so when you split, it has to be stokat muktaha. Stokat muktaha or stokan muktaha, sandhi. Sandhi between the pada is optional. Understand? This is an example. Similarly, antikat agataha, etc. We saw durat agataha, all those examples. This is compound. And the compound we have seen. The same thing here. Stokat muktaha and tritiya coming as anuvritti. So when you make compound, it has to be what? Compound? Panchami tatpurusha. Understand? You
Okay.
follow?
Okay.
Stokena muktaha. Then stoka, this dura, all these words. Ta pratyantena sakasamasya and panchami tatpurusha bhavati. So very clearly it is given. It will panchamyanta shabdas, the stoka, etc. will combine with ta pratyanta shabda and will form tatpurusha, panchami tatpurusha, right? What about tritiya then? Tritiyanta shabda will Tritiyanta shabda, how do you account then? Will samasa form or not?
No samasa.
Why not? Stokena muktaha also possible. How is it possible? We see. Stokan muktaha, if you combine, then we have to use this sutra 2.3.2.139. Very clear. Stokena muktaha cannot be can't be compounded. Why not? Can compound. By what sutra? Samasa we know very well. I mean, we are supposed to know very well. Huh? By the sutra tritiya tatkrita tena guna vachanena. What do? We can do yoga vibaha. By splitting the sutra into two, tritiyanta subantam padam samartena subantena saga samasyate samasaga bhavati stokena muktaha also correct only. By yoga vibaha we can accommodate for the compound tritiya tatpurusha also. Understand?
Okay.
It is not that compound cannot be made, can be made. Whether it is stokan mukta, we have a word, we have a rule for, specifically it is there, panchami tatpurusha. But tritiya is not denied. We can make it by yoga vibaha, we can do it also.
That in the shloka, that Triambakam Yajamahe, that is also same.
Triambakam yajamahe, sugandhim pushtivardhanam, then
Urvarikamiva bandhanan.
bandhanat.
Bandhanat or bandhanan, that is
That is sandhi. Huh? That is sandhi. Bandhanat is panchami. That is sandhi. Urvarikamiva bandhanan. Mrityo, that is sandhi.
Okay.
If you make it compound, how panchami vibhakti will be there? See, stokena muktaha, what is a compound? Okay, because you have to type it. What stokena muktaha, stoka muktaha, stokan muktaha, stoka muktaha, no. There, what happened to the vibhakti pratyaya? Yes, stokat. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Go away. Stokat muktaha only, right? Stokan muktaha. There's a difference between the two, right?
Yeah.
Stokan muktaha is a compound. Stoka muktaha also compound. Stoka muktaha is stokena muktaha, stoka muktaha. Stokan muktaha is stokat muktaha, panchami tatpurusha. Whether panchami or tritiya, we have to see, right?
Okay.
Panchamyantaha shabdaha tanta pratyayana. This, I think this you have forgot. You have forgotten. Panchamyaha stokadibhyaha 632 aluk bhavati. When we make a compound, the panchami, anta, stokadi, etc. will not become look. Why? With the sutra. Aluk uttara pade. Generally, what happened to the pratyaya? Supodhatu. Supodhatu pratipadikeyoho. Look, right, it's correct. That is only. Supodhatu pratipadikeyoho. Look, but here, panchamyaha stokadibhyaha aluk bhavati. So, therefore, stokan muktaha you get. If it is stoka muktaha, of course it is a compound only. Stokena muktaha, right? Tritiya tatpurusha samasa. Anyway, so the point here is coming back to the karaka. These words can combine, these words will govern panchami. Stokan muktaha, what is the meaning? Released from?
Stoka means little.
Little. That's the meaning. Released from little. Whatever it is. So that is the meaning. Released from. Stokan muktaha.
Even little of Papa sins are there. That
yeah, that's some meaning. Whatever. I know that will be that. Let me check any stock example. Big example is given. 1 minute. Check. It's not given. So I have given the translation as he got off easily. That's what I've given also here. I mean, he is released easily. Stokan muktaha, without any difficulty, was released. That's the meaning. Alpat muktaha, the same meaning. Krichrat muktaha, he got released. Krichra is with difficulty. He released, got released with difficulty. Okay. Now, stokena, note 1 and note 2 notes are there. Stokena vishena ataha, killed by a little poison. Here, no optional is allowed because Visha is a substance, it is not asattva-vachanam, it is sattva-vachanam. Therefore, we cannot use panchami. Stokena, vishena. Stoka is adjective to it. Not stokat, vishat. Stokena, vishena, ataha. Then, stokam munchati. Yes, stokam is adverbial. Visheshanam. Visheshanatvat. Napumsaka, dvitiyantam, ekavachanam. Right? Kriya Visheshanasya Napumsakatvam Ditiyantam Ekavachanatvam Chaishyate. Therefore, adverb. It is not Karanam. If it is Karane, then Stokena, Alpena, Krichrena. And option is Stokat, Alpat, Krichrat. Asattva Vachanasya. If it is Sattva Vachana, then Panchami cannot be used. Tritiya. Next thing is Stokam could be an adverb also. If it is adverb, then because it is not Karanam, it is adverb. Therefore, here you can see Dvitiya Vibhakti is used. Then, next one. Durantikartegi Shashti Anatrasyam. I think this also we saw. 2-3-34. Anyatarasyam is optionally. So, therefore, Panchami coming as Anuvritti. The words associated with the meaning of Dura, that is Dura, then are near. Dura, Antika, near, closer. May take 60 case optionally. Now, what is the other option? 50 case. 2-3-34. We see the Sutra Pata. 2-3-34. Panchami coming as Anuvritti from the previous Sutra. 2-3. Panchami from Apadana Panchami. Durantikartebhyaha Dvitiya. Durantika, not Dvitiya, Shashti and Antarasam, 34. Which is Anuvritti of Panchami from Apadane Panchami. So Shashti or Panchami will be used in the sense of the word, the sense of Dura, Antika, etc. Not only Dura, Antika, other words also. Shashti is optional, the other option is Panchami. Like Duram, Gramasya, Viprakrishtam, the same meaning. Duram Gramasya, Duram Gramat. Viprakrishtam Gramasya, Viprakrishtam Gramat. Far away. Antikam is close. Antikam Gramasya, Antikam Gramat. Nikatam, Samipam, all those words. Samipam Gramat. Okay, we can use Panchami or Shashti. Gramasya, these words. Duram, Viprakrishtam. Viprakrishtam is, what is the meaning of Viprakrishta? It is close or far? The word Viprakrishtam we have seen in that shloka. What is that shloka? Adasastu. Idamastu Sannikrishtam, right? Idamastu Sannikrishtam. Suddenly it doesn't come. Idamastu Sannikrishtam. Samipataravarti cha etado rupam. Adasastu Viprakrishtam. Yeah, taditi praraksha vijaniya. Remember that shloka. Idamastu Viprakrishtam. Samipa Taravarticha Yetado Rupam. Adasastu Viprakrishtam. Adas Shabda is used to refer to that which is far away. Aso, Amu, Ami, Aso Adityaha. Aso is Viprakrishtam. Adasastu Viprakrishtam Taditi Parokshe Vijaniya. That Shabda is used to refer to that which is Paroksha. Akshnaha Paraha. That which is not available for your sight. Akshnaha Paraha Parokshaha iti. Okay. So that Viprakrishta, the word is used that you can see. Viprakrishta means far away. So now coming back here. Now therefore here, Viprakrishtam, far away. Dura ityartha. Antikam is close. All the 3, 4, 5 examples for close. Antika, Nikata, Samipa. So other paryaya shabda also, if you know, you can bring it. It also can be added. So gramasya or gramat, it will govern Panchami or Shashti. The next sutra says, Durantikartebhya Dvitiya cha. Dvitiya also. The words having the meaning of Dura or Antika will take second case. And also Chakarat. Chakarat, therefore we have, please note here, here we are talking about Dura, not the other word. Dura or Antika or other equivalent words will govern the other word in Shashti or Panchami. Shashti or Panchami, yes. Now here, Durantikar, please see, Durantikartaihi, Tritiya. By the words Dura, Antika, etc., Shashti is governed. Now, Durantikartebhyaha. What vibhakti is this? Durantikartebhyaha. What vibhakti? Panchami, right? Durantikartaihi means by the Dura, Antika, etc., Shashti is ordained. Shashti or optionally, Shashti is optionally, Panchami comes as Anuvati for Panchami. Here, Durantikartebhyaha. With the word Durantika, what vibhakti? Dvitiya can come. Not only Dvitiya, by bringing the Anuvrutis, we can say Tritiya and Panchami also. Due to Chakara, we can bring those words, that is with Tritiya as well as Panchami Anuvruti. Therefore, Duram Gramasya, Durat Gramasya, Durena Gramasya. So if you come across such usage, then you have to account for. How does it come to not Durat, Durat? How Durat is there? By this rule. Durat Shabdat Panchami. Panchami is also Tritiya as well as Dvitiya. All the three are possible, right? And because Durat is there, now by this sutram, Grama will be in Shashti. Understand?
So Grama will be always in Shashti Vibhakti.
Grama will be in Shashti. Durat, by the example here, it is Shashti. Understand?
Okay.
So Dura, the word can be in Dvitiya, Panchami or Tritiya. So Duram Gramasya, Durat Gramasya, Durena Gramasya. That is Shashti by this sutra. Here, Duram Gramasya, Duram Gramat also we can do. Gramat by here. Duram Gramasya or Duram Gramat. The Dvitiya is here already. Dvitiya is there. So Dvitiya cha Chakarat Panchami and Tritiya also. Right? So Shashti is there. Shashti will come after these words. That we can know. Then the next one. Panchami Vibhakti. This also we know. What is this? Panchami Vibhakti. Yes. We have seen in our usages. When we compare two things, when there is a degrees of comparison, one is better than the other, one is superior, one is greater, then we use Panchami. When a set or individual is compared, this is Nirdhanam, okay. Sorry, Nirdhanam. When a set or individual is compared with or distinguished from another, yes, distinguished, comparison. Not Nirdhanam, so Nirdhanam will come later. The other will take Panchami Bhakti, like Maturaha Pataliputrebhyaha Sukumarataraha or Adyataraha. But Mathura is more beautiful than Pataliputra. Therefore, comparison is made. Similarly, other examples you see. Satyat Anrutam Shayaha. When we compare one thing from the other, then from what we compare, that will take Panchami. Satyat Anrutam Shayaha. This is somewhere it is taken. From Satya, Anritam is better. Falsehood is better than Satyam. Okay, this is from some Kavya. So the context they speak, that it is taken. That is, then Ashwamedha Sahasrebhyaha Sattvam eva atirichyate. From the thousands of Ashwamedha Yajna, Sattvam, the truthfulness is greater. Sattvam atirichyate, excels. Honesty, the truthfulness. So comparison is made. Ashwamedha Sahasrebhyaha Panchami. Then Shraddhasya Purvanat Aparannah Vishishyate. Purvana is forenoon. Aparana is afternoon. So which kala is better for Shraddha? Purvanat Aparannah is Vishishyate, better, greater. So in that context, it is no Purvana Aparana comparison is that Purvanat Aparannah Vishishyate. So comparison. In the Sutram 2341, that is 2341 is not here. Yatascha Nirdhanam. Okay, that's why it's a Nirdhanam. You'll see that Nirdhanam. 2341 is Nirdhanam. You remember Nirdhanam? What is Nirdhanam? Nirdhanam is from a group, you are distinguishing a thing for its particular quality or particular thing. That is Nirdhanam. Like in the Gita 10th chapter, there are many Nirdharana Shashti, right? Like Ayudanam, Agam Vajraha, Naganam, Agam Vasukihi. So you will see many Nirdharana there. Magarshinam, Agam Briguhu, Yajnanam, Japa Yajnaha Asmi, Stavaranam, Himalayaha. So like that, many Nirdharana. Nirdharanam will be Shashti. Nirdharana Shashti, Nirdharane Shashti. But if Nirdharana Shashti, then will Samasa happen? Will Samasa happen if Nirdharanam? No. We have an Apavada. What is Apavada? Na Nirdharane. Remember?
Yeah.
This we have seen. What is Nirdharanam? Okay, please, Samasa, if you have, open the document. I will try to open 1 minute. Na Nirdharane. Shashti Samasa. Samasa cannot happen. Na Nirdharanam could be Shashti or Saptami also. Rasoham apsu kaunteya prabhasmi shashisurya yoho. There also it is Rasoham apsu. Saptami. Apsu. Rasoham apsu kaunteya. E kaunteya apsu. Among the water, ham rasaha iti. Okay. So Nirdhana could be either Shashti or Saptami. But not Nirdharane, Shashti Bhakti. If it is Nirdhana is done, if Shashti Bhakti by Shashti Bhakti, then Samasa cannot happen. That we saw. I show you the example. All these are compound. And Nirdharane. One minute. I have to find out where it is. Two to 12. Before that. Yes, here it is. Nirdharane Vartamanam Shashyantam Subantam Samartena Subantena Saha Na Samasyate. Word ending case in the sense of Nirdharanam, singling out. Cannot be compound with another Sabantam Padam. Yatascha Nirdharanam, that is 2-3-41. What are we saying now? We are saying 2-3-42. Panchami Vivakte. 2-3-42. 2-3-41 is Yatascha Nirdharanam. 2, 3, 41. In the compound, it is 2 to 40. Don't confuse the numbers. 2, 1, 2, 2 is samasa. 2, 3 is vibhakti. 1, 4 is karaka. So don't confuse. Don't get confused. Okay, 2, 3, 42 is panchami vibhakte. Panchami vibhakte, not vibhakte. Panchami vibhakte. And the preceding sutra is yatasya nirdharanam. Nirdharan, the word, you should know what it is. Nirdhana is singling out from a group for a special quality or some distinguishing factor is there. Then it will not combine. If it is Shashtyanta, then it will Shashtyanta Subantam will not combine with Samartha Subanta. Example, like here. What is Nirdhanam here? You can see a group, Samudaya Vachakaha, which could be a Jati, Guna, or Kriya, Sanya. Then what is distinguished? Nirdharitaha. 3 things will be there in Nirdhanam. Other one is Nirdharana Hetuhu, distinguishing factor. So Jati, Guna, Kriya, Bhihi, Samudayat, Ekadeshasya, Pratak, Karanam, Nirdharanam. That's what singling out. From a group, you distinguish a thing for its distinguishing factor. What may be the factor? Nirdharana Hetuhu. Like example, Manushyanam, Kshatriyaha, Shuratamaha. Here, which is a Jati? Manushya Jati, right? And what is Nirdharitam? Nirdharita is Kshatriyaha. And Hetu is, Nirdharana Hetu is Shuratamaha, valor. So, Manushyanam, Shashti. Either it can be Shashti, by what sutram? Why Shashti Bhakti? By the sutra, Yatascha Nirdharanam. Please see the sutra pata. Yatascha Nirdharanam. And Saptami coming as Anuvritti. So you will have 2, 3, 40. Yatascha Nirdharanam. Here it is. Yatascha Nirdharanam 2, 3, 41 as Anuvritti of Shashti. By this sutra alone, Manushyanam. Get Manushyanam Kshatriyaha Kshuratamaha. In that example, Yatascha Nirdharanam Shashti. By that, Shashti Bhakti. Yatascha Nirdharanam goes as Anuvritti. So the following one is Saptami also is there. So Saptami, here we have Saptami Apratehe. Just Yatascha Nirdharanam goes Anuvritti up to here also. So therefore, we see the Anuvritti 42. 42 is Panchami Vibhakte. Yeah, Panchami Vibhakte, that is Nirdharanam. So Panchami and Saptami also is there. Saptami is, I think, 45. Saptami Adhikarane, 36. From there, Panchami also coming as Anuvritti. So Nirdharanam can be either in Panchami or in Shashti. If it is Shashti, na Nirdharane, by the sutra, Samasa is denied. Understand? Yatascha Nirdharanam 2, 3, 41 as Anuvritti of Shashti and also as Anuvritti of Saptami from Saptami Adhikarane 2, 3, 36. So that is why here in this example, Manushyanam, it is in Shashti Bhakti and Manushyeshu Saptami. Now, compounding cannot be done. That is what this sutra says. Na Nirdharane 2, 2, 1, 0. Remember this, we saw this. A lot of examples we have seen. And many examples, and when Nirdharanam is done, Samasa cannot happen. Many examples are given from the Gita. But I'm not sure that all the examples, I have to check each example because some are Shashti by Sheshe Shashti. This is Shashti, Adityana, because 12 Adityas are there from the Samuha. Aham Vishnuhu, distinguished Vishnuhu. Aham Vishnuhu iti. Then Jyotisham Aham Amshuman Ravihi. Marutam Aham Asmi Marichihi. This is Nirdharana. Nakshatranam Aham Shashi. Vedanam Samavedosmi. Indriyanam Anasyasmi. Bhutanam Chetana Asmi, Rudranam Shankara. I think most are okay. Because there are some Shesha Shashti here. Okay, not all are Nirdhana Shashti. In the Gita, I'm saying, the 10th chapter. Vibhuti Yoga. Do you remember this sutram? Na Nirdharane. It must be. Yes or no?
Yes, Ji.
Yes, Ji.
So, Nirdharanam, therefore, can be either, when Nirdharanam is done, it can be in Shashti or Saptami. Okay. So, that is 2, 3, 41. Yatascha Nirdharanam. So, in the Sutram 2, 3, 41, what is distinguished from the group has some similarities with other members of the group it belongs, in addition to differences. The similarities in addition to differences. Now, the 2, 3, 42. What is 2, 3, 42? 2, 3, 42, Panchami Vibhakti. That is the current Sutram what we are seeing in this Vibhakti section. 2, 3, 42, what does it say? Is where there are only differences, no similarities. Please see. Where there are only differences, no similarities. You understand? So when that is Panchami Vivekti also does Nirdhanam. Nirdhanam distinguishing a thing from the other. Or from a group also. But here this is example. Mathura is more beautiful than Pataliputra. Here dissimilarity is shown, not similarity, right? Whereas Japanam Aham, Yajnanam Aham Japosmi. So all the yajnas are me. Among them, Japaha is, that is distinguishing, it is distinguished, but among the similar thing, but differences are not shown. When difference is shown, then we have to do by this sutra, Panchami Vibhaktehe, we have to use Panchami. So, Yatascha Nirdhanam Panchami Vibhakte. Understand? When there are differences or similarities, then we can use Yatascha Nirdhanam. Only when there are differences, then we have to use Panchami. That is our final result. Understand? When differences are alone pointed out, then we have to use
Panchami
Panchami.
Vibhakti.
When either differences or similarities, anyone, then it can be Shashti or Saptami. Right?
Geez, Chamyatam ji. Here we can see both the cities, Pataliputra and what is the other one? Both are beautiful only. Out of that, one is better. We are comparing, that's all.
That's what I'm saying.
Not telling.
So one is distinguished from other, then you are showing the difference, right? Is it how it is shown in the Gita? Manushyana, Manusheshu.
That is the Shrestha out of all, which is the best.
All are Shrestha. I am the most Shrestha. Is the difference shown or similarity shown? Either it can be. If you want to see it a difference, or if you want to see it a similarity, either way Shashti or Saptami can be used. But only when differences are shown, this is better than other. It means there is a difference is shown. Satyat Anrutam Sheyaha. Difference is very clearly shown. Then we have to use only Panchami. We cannot use Shashti or Saptami. Understand? Purvanat Aparana Vishishyate Shadasya. Here what is shown, which is better is shown, right?
Better is shown. Both
Panchami.
are good, better is shown.
Not both are good. Purvanat, in fact, Shadda we should do in the afternoon only, not in the forenoon. Nobody will do it in the morning. It should be done only in the afternoon, after 11, after 12. That is what Tarpanam, Amavasya, Tarpanam, etc. Right? So therefore, dissimilarity is shown. More emphasis on differences. When there is more emphasis on differences, then Panchami. When there are differences and similarity in both cases, we can use either Shashti or Saptami. If it is only differences, then you have to use only Panchami. That is what the sutra says. Panchami Vivakte. Clear?
Okay.
If you come across the usage, you will be able to distinguish why it is Panchami.
Yes.
So Panchami tells you that difference is emphasized. That's the point, okay?
Okay.
When Panchami is used, difference is emphasized, not similarity. You can rule out the similarity. When Shashti or Saptami is used, there we can argue. Or similarity is there, differences, that depends. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Jay.
Now, for knowing the other one, we should know some karma pravachaniya. What is karma pravachaniya? It's a sanya. Given in what section? 1-4 section, right? Comes under the topic nipata. All nipatas are abhyayam. What about karma pravachaniya? Abhyayam only, right? All nipatas are abhyayam. Swaradi nipatam abhyayam. Under nipata, we have the sanya, karma pravachaniya sanya. That is, the pradaya, they are given some particular sanya. When that words are used in particular meaning, then it gets particular usage. Then karma pravachaniya sanya is given. It's a long, again, it's a relatively long, okay. Not it's a very big section. Nipata is a long, within that we have this karma pravachaniya sanya. That karma pravachaniya sanya spreads for, maybe 10 or 15, I don't know exact number of sutras. The sanya is there. You can check 1-4. Don't feel frightened by the name. It's a name is only karma pravachaniya. It's simple. Nothing is there. So nipata sanya is there 1-456. Under that we have karma pravachaniya sanya 83. So 83 to 98 is the karma pravachaniya. The sanya is there. So these words in that particular meaning, that is pradayaha. Pradayaha coming as anuvritti all over from here onwards. So from here 60. Or gatischa. You take gati. Get karma pravachaniya sanya. When that gati means atit pradayaha. I mean the words are included. Pra, etc. In that particular meaning, anuhu, for example, anur lakshane. Lakshane means indicator, sign, etc. So then if anu is used in that meaning, it enjoys sanya karma pravachaniya. What is the implication of giving karma pravachaniya sanya to the gati word anu? It will govern particular vibhakti. Right? Lakshane iti arte. Lakshane dyotayitam. So Lakshana means some mark, some sign. In that sense, anu is used. Then enjoys karma pravachaniya. So if the word enjoys karma pravachaniya, it has implication in determining the vibhakti. Where it is given vibhakti, 2-3 section. Anabhigite, after that, you have karma pravachaniya yukte. Here you have karma pravachaniya yukte. So you can see karma pravachaniya yukte, not only here, other places also. When there is karma pravachaniya, then it will govern particular vibhakti. That is upapadav vibhakti only. What else? So therefore here, before we go to the next rule, sutram, we need to know some karma pravachaniya. 1-4-88 and 1-4-89. 1-4-88, apa pari varjane. Apa and pari, they are gati, enjoying karma pravachaniya sanya in the sense of varjane. Varjane means devoid of. Varjane arte. They are called, exclusion. When they indicate exclusion, the apa and pari enjoy the sanya karma pravachaniya. 1-4-88. That's what karma pravachaniya, simple it is. Similarly, ang maryada vachane. Ang, do you remember ang? Abrahma bhavana loka punaravartino arjuna. Ang can be used in what sense? You know it very well. Please tell.
Including.
Inclusion and
Exclusion. Maryada is
Maryada.
Maryada is exclusion. What is the word for inclusion? Abhividhi, remember?
Abhividhi.
So, Brahma Bhavana Loka Punaravartina Arjuna in the Gita, that shloka. What is the interpretation? Up to Brahma Loka.
Brahma.
Up to Brahma Loka, Brahma Bhavana Loka, one has to come back. That's the meaning. Of course, Brahma Loka, if you go, then you get Upadesha from Brahmaji, you get Mukti, that is with Karma Mukti, right? Depends on how you interpret our Brahma Bhavana Loka. The person is in, if a person is committed to moksha, of course, no, if you go to Brahma Loka, he will pursue moksha. Otherwise, he is not interested, is only then he may come back. Choice is there, huh? Wherever you go, choice is there. So, Maryada Abhividhi. The point is there in the Gita, up to Brahma Loka, you have to come back. So, that denotes that Brahma Loka is included or excluded. That depends on your interpretation. If returning is what is mentioned, then Brahma Loka is included because that is also a Loka, right? Up to Brahma Loka means Brahma Loka is included. So, included means Abhividhi. Excluded means once you reach Brahma Loka, you will not come back, suppose if the interpretation is given. Then it is excluded, Maryada. And in the word Abrahma Bhavana Loka, what samasa is that? Abrahma Bhavana Lokat Panchami. Panchami by this sutra, which we are going to see. And Ang in the sense of Maryada or Abhividhi. Maryada or Abhividhi we use. And when Ang is there, what samasa is that? By what samasa Abrahma Bhavana Lokat comes? Apapari Bahiranchava Panchamya. The sutra is not given. Oh, yeah, given here. Yes. Apapari Bahiranchava Panchamya. What sutram is that? 2-1-12. 2-1-12 is what samasa? Avvibhava samasa. Very good. You have forgotten everything. You have to recall many things. Samasa also important. Samasa we have covered for more than a year. Apapari Bahiranchava Panchamya. Remember all this? Once upon a time we were chanting. So where is Apapari Bagihi Anchava Panchamya? Apa, the word is which is in the Karma Pravachas Niya Sanya. When Maryada Abhividhi is included, denoted. Similarly, Pari also. When Apapari Bagihi Anchavaha Anchudatu Panchamya. And it will be Avvibhavaha. Avyam coming as Anuvruti, right? Yeah. Brahma Bhavana Lokat. It will take Panchami Vibhakti. Don't think it is. No, it is Avvibhava. It is Avvibhava Samasa. What is the number? 2, 3? 2, 1, 12. Let me see. Apa Pari Bagis Anchu iti ete Svantaha Panchami Antena Svantena Saga Samasyate Avvibhava Samasaka Bhavati. This all this example we saw. Apatri Gartam Vrishtaha Devaha. What is the meaning? Apa Trigartebhyaha. You get Apa Trigartebhyaha. This is Apa Trigartam. That is the word. Okay. Apa Trigartam Vrishtaha Devaha. Meaning is up to the city, the call Trigarta. Here Apa is included or excluded. That it, Maryada or Abhividhi, that depends. But Apa, okay. Apa Vrishtaha Devaha. So, you see, the Apa is, I think, it rained. Apa Trigartam Vrishtaha Devaha. This is Avvibhava Samasa. Or Panchami also. Apa Trigartebhyaha. By the sutra, Panchami also. Apa Trigartam Vrishtaha Devaha. Can come, both can come. Apa Trigartam is Avvibhava Samasa. Apa Trigartam. Panchami Vibhakti by what sutra? That is the sutra which we are seeing. So, therefore, Kashika says, Ete Subantaha Apapari, all these are Apapari Varjane Arte, Maryada Abhividhi. In that sense, Karma Pravachaniya, they are Gati, Nipata, Avyayam. That's why Purva Pada is, we say, it's this Avyayam, Avyabhavaha, Subantaha, this Avyayam, Samartena Subantena, and here Samartena Subantena is Panchamyantena, Saha Samasyate, Avyabha Samasah Bhavati. So, Apatrigartebhyaha will become Apatrigartam. Panchamyanta Subantebhyaha, this will combine and you will have Apatrigartam. Similarly, Bagir Gramam is compound. And if you, this is compound is option. Bagihi Gramat, you can say, or Apatrigartebhyaha, you can say, right? That is what we are going to see in Vibhakti. So Apatrigartam is equal to Apatrigartat or Apatrigartebhyaha, whatever it is. Right? That's a Vabhiba Samasa. There we saw this. Now, how does it take Panchami? By this rule. Panchami apang, it's not clear. Apang Shvaribihi 2310. By that sutra, it takes Panchami Vibhakti. Apatrigartebhyaha. Apang it is. Okay. Panchami apang. Apa and ang is there. That ang is the word is important. Ang is the Maryada Abhividhi. Apa is also another word. Apa in the sense of Varjane only. Ang alone we have the possibility. Maryada or Abhividhi. Apa is Varjane. By the Karma Pravachaniya, Apa Pari Varjane, that is very clearly given. Here it is given. 1488. The word Apa and Pari are called Karma Pravachaniya and their exclusion. And Ang is given by the next one, 1489. Ang also is Gati, enjoy the Sanya Karma Pravachaniya when it gives the limit, the limit Maryada. Ang. The Maryada could be, either it could be exclusion, Maryada, or it could be Abhividhi, inclusion. Simple way to remember Maryada and Abhividhi is Tena Vina, Tena Saha. Tena Vina, exclusion, excluding that. Tena Saha, along with that. So Maryada Abhividhi. So that is denoted by the Karma Pravachaniya Ang. Apa is exclusion. So Apatrigartebhyaha in that example, Trigarta is excluded. Apatrigartebhyaha Vrishtaha Devaha. Apatrigartam, we make compound. Okay. Therefore now Karma Pravachaniya, Apa, Pari and Ang. The three Karma Pravachaniyas, three words enjoy Karma Pravachaniya, we have to note. Now by that, this sutra, Panchami apang paribihi. So this is not clear. At the bottom here, paribihi. The letters are so small. Panchami, apa, ang, and pari. Three words are there. The word in association with the karma pravachaniyas, apa and ang and pari, will take Panchami Vibhakti. Like the example. Apatali putrat. Apatali putrat, A is ang. Apatali putrat, Prishtaha Devaha. Apatali putrat, here it is given, it's not compound. Apatali putrat, you have to make like this. When you make compound, what will happen? Apatali putram. Panchamyantena, subantena saka samasyate. Abhiba Samasaha Bhavati, then it becomes Apatali Putram, right? Understand? By Sutra Apapari Bhagiranchava Panchamya. Because Samasa is optional. That is why we have two forms. Is it clear? Similarly, Akumarebhyaha Yashaha Paninege Apatrigartebhyaha. Apatrigartebhyaha is equal to Apatrigartam. You can make compound by Apapari Bhagirancha Panchamya. Right? Any doubt in this?
No.
No.
Then Gramat Bagigi. Here we cannot make a compound. Bagigi is sense of exclusion. Gramat Bagigi. Not by this. 1 minute. Let me check this. Gramat Bagigi is the example given for this. I don't think so. I think this example is not given. Outside the grammar. I mean, grammar is excluded. In that meaning, I think equivalent meaning has taken. I don't know from where I took this example. Bagigi, the word comes where Panchami.
It is like upapada vibhakti, no? Bahihi must be always used in Panchami vibhakti, like that they say.
No. This Bagigi, I think I have taken from Apa, Pari, Bhagi, Rancha, Panchamiya compound.
Okay.
Yeah, that is Apa, Pari, Bhagi, Rancha, that we have no.
Yeah, Bahi.
Apa,
Bahi.
Pari.
Apa, Pari, Bahi.
Bhagi and Anchu also is
Yeah.
from there. Okay, I think. Because Bhagi Shabda is used and of course Samasa is optional. Bhagir Gramam, Bhagir Gramat. Okay, if compound is done, then Bhagir Gramam. If compound is not done, Bhagir Gramat. But this example is not required for the Vibhakti. See, from the Samasa we can infer. Okay, that's why I think I given. From the Samasa rule, Apapari already we have seen. Then Bhagigi, then Anchu also. Prak also, other Anchu, Anta words. So from this also we can know Panchami Vibhakti is used. This is not covered in the Bhagi, the word is not covered in the Vibhakti section. But from Samasa we can know Bhagigi is given Bhagigi Shabda Panchamyantena Vikalpena Samasyate. So if Samasa is not done, Bhagigi Gramat. Similarly, Prak Gramat. Prak Gramat already we did, directional words. Bhagi also we can take direction, outside. Bhagigi Shabda Yoge Panchami Bhavasya. Oh, okay. See, this is why it's given. This is the Kashikagara says. When Bhagi Shabda is used, Panchami Bhavasya Etadeva Nyapakam. This is the Nyapaka. This is an indicator. This shows Panchami Bhakti should be used with the word Bhagihi. I think that's why the example is given. Yeah, what's the question? What, Sumati? Did you ask anything?
No, Ji. I thought Gramat Baihi, you can say excluding, that is outside the.
Outside the grammar. So
Grammar.
how this Bhagi, the word is included here. It is not in the Sutra. Sutra we have Apa, Pari, Ang only. So I have copied this from Kashika. Please, this is a note. Bhagi Shabda Yoge Panchami Bhavasya Etadeva Jnapakam Bhavati. So Samasa Sutra tells you this Panchami Vibhakti can come. So you see how they are connected, interconnected. Samasa, Karaka, Vibhakti. They're all interconnected. So we cannot do it separately, in fact. But anyway, Samasa we have done. So now we can understand why Panchami is. What Sutra? Now, can you say by which Sutra Bhagigi govern Panchami? We cannot, there is no Vibhakti section. We don't have any specific Sutra for this. So we use it. Sometimes we can refer to Samasa, sometimes based on the usage only. Okay, next one. Next again, some more Karma Pravachaniya. The word Prati, Pari and Anu are called Karma Pravachaniya, used in the sense of Lakshana, Ittambhutakyana, Bhaga and Vipsa. Lakshana is indicator, sign. Ittambhutakyana in this manner. Bhaga is share. Vipsa is repetition. So in this meaning, these words, Prati, Pari, Anu, enjoy Karma Pravachaniya Sanya. Lakshane Tambhuta Bhaga Vipsasu Prati, Pari, Anu. Or Prati, Pari, Anavaha. Understand? So Karma Pravachaniya, then Karma Pravachaniya Yukte, Vidya 238. We saw, just show the sutra. When Karma Pravachaniya is it will govern Dvitiya. Like example, Lakshane Arte, Vriksham Prati Vidyotate Vidyut. Vidyut, Vidyotate, the lightning shines, Vriksham Prati. Now, Vriksham is governed Dvitiya because of the Upapada Prati. That's why we say Upapada Vibhakti, right? Prati is used, therefore Prati is Karma Pravachaniya, Upapada is a, and therefore Vriksha is governed. Without Prati also we can use, right? Without Prati, Vidyut, Vriksham Vidyotate, same meaning only. There it is, Prati, when Prati is not used, then Vriksham enjoys what's Karaka, what Vibhakti, what Karaka, what Vibhakti?
Karma Karaka.
Karma Karaka, the Vidya, remember?
Yeah.
So it is Bhaktuhu Icha. If speaker uses the word Prati, therefore Vriksham is Karma Prati is Karma Pravachaniya, therefore Vriksham is Dvitiya Bhakti by this sutra. Karma Pravachaniya Dvitiya. If we don't want to use Karma Pravachaniya, then Vriksha will enjoy Karma Sanyakatvat with Anabhigite Dvitiya. Understand? Remember then I think where in which class translation we are doing, Nadim Prati.
Yeah.
Sananta somewhere.
Yeah, we did in
Sananta. Same thing here.
Yeah.
Okay. So Prati is used, therefore it has to be Upapada Vibhakti only. Why I am saying this? Karaka Vibhakti is Karaka Vibhakti Gariyasi Upapada Vibhakti, right? But here Upapada is used. Therefore, how can be Karaka Vibhakti? It cannot be. Understand? Similarly, Vriksham Parividyute, Vidyotate, Vidyut. Vriksham Anu. Anu is, the word is used. Don't connect Anu with the Vidyut. Anu has Karma Pravachaniya. What is the difference between if you Anu as mentioning separately or Anu along with the Kriya Padam? If it is used along with the Kriya Padam, it is?
Follows.
Upasarga. No, Upasarga.
Upasarga. Okay.
Anu enjoys what? Because Pradayaha Kriya Yoge Upasargaha. That is the definition, right?
Okay.
Nipataha, then Pradayaha Kriya Yoge Upasargaha Pradayaha Kriya Yoge. Becomes Upasarga. Is it Upasarga? No. Doesn't enjoy Upasarga Sanya. It enjoys Karma Pravachaniya Sanya. Nipata. Why, in what section is all these sutras are the Nipata, Pradayaha, Gatihi, Karma Pravachaniya, Eka Sanya Adhikara. Remember?
Yeah.
141.
Akadarat.
Yes, very good. Akadarat Eka Sanya. Only one Sanya is ordained, right? Starting from 1-4 up to 2-3 end. Therefore, it cannot enjoy Upasarga Sanya. Otherwise, problem. You know what problem? If it is Upasarga, then Natvam, Gitna, all those things will apply. If it is if possible, okay, those things will apply. So, therefore, if you Upasarga, then how can you place Upasarga anywhere you like?
Yeah.
That is possible only in Chandasi, Veda Vishaya only. But not in the Lokika. Okay. The next one. Ittam Bhutakyana, in this manner. Sadhuho Devadattam Mataram Anu. All these are stock example. Sadhu Mataram Anu means Devadatta is no, he follows, is well behaved in that meaning. Mataram Anu. They're giving this translation. Okay, not given.
Taye Pola say, Taye Pola. Something like that.
Yes, 1 minute. The Karma Pravachaniya Yukte Dvitiya 238. In this manner, I think it's like his mother. You see the 1490. I think this example I've taken from 1490. Stock example. Let's see. So this is given this. Yeah, Vriksham Prati Vidyodate Vidyut Itam Sadhu Devadattaha Mataram Prati Mataram Pari Mataramani Anu, sorry. Then Bhage Vivipsa is given. So he is well behaved in that meaning, I think. Yeah, Devadatta is good man as regards his mother. Mataram Prati, Mataram Anu is sadhu, well behaved, is good person. Okay, that sense. Mataram Prati, Devadatta. Mataram Prati, Devadatta, not Devadattama. Okay, Devadatta is Karta. Devadatta. Devadatta sadhu, Mataram Prati. Similarly, Bhage. Bhage means the sense of, I think, division, a share. Bhage. You're also spelling mistake. Is Yadatra. Yadatra Mam Pari. Yadatra Mam Prati Syat. Yat Atra Mam Prati Syat. That falls. That comes. That is my share. Mam Prati Syat. Yat Atra here. Mam Prati for me. Mam Prati Syat. That's meaning. Then Vipsa is repetition. Vriksham, Vriksham, Anu. Bodham, Bodham.
Shamyatamji, it's Prati or Pari?
Mam Pari or Mam Prati. You can use anyone.
Both, okay.
You can use Prati, you can use Hari. And Vipsa. Bodham, Bodham, Anu. Bodham, Bodham, Pari. Bodham, Bodham, Prati. This is what we say. Bodham, Bodham, Prati. Bodham, Bodham, Prati is. This is Prati, the word is used. Vipsa, therefore, Bodham, Bodham, Vriksham, Vriksham. He waters every tree. And the compound is possible by what sutra? Avyayam Vibhakti Sameepa Samrasprata.
Yeah, that
By the long one. There, what we have? There we have the word.
Bodham.
2, 1, 5 or 6. This one. There we have the word. Yata. Yata has got 4 meaning we have seen. Remember. Vipsa. And the 4 meanings are given. One of the meaning is Vipsa. Vibhakti, Sameepa, Samruddhi, Vriddhi, Artha, Bhava, Attaya, Samprati, Shabda, Pradar, Bhava, Paschat, Yatha, Anupurva. Yatha, the word, has got 4. Because the next one, Yatha, Sadrishya, Artha, Yatha is used, Vipsa, and all we saw. So by this sutra alone, compounding is done. Let me show Abhibhava Samasa. Abhibhava. 1 minute. Where is Abhibhava? Yatha has got 4 meaning. One of the meaning is Vipsa. By that it happens. Yeah, here it is. Let's see. Sameepa Vachanam, Sadrisha, Sameepam, okay, then, yeah. Prati Para Samo Anabhyaha Kshaha. In this one sutra we saw for many classes. Asam Prati Vachanam, Shabdar Pradar Bhava, Attaya, Paschat Yata. Yes. So Yata, Yogyata is one meaning. According to befitting and matching Yogyata. And whatever the Vyas, which gives a meaning that we have to take Rupam, Rupasya Yogyam, Anurupam. The one meaning. The next one is Vipsa, repetition. Vyaptum Michha, pervasion, that second meaning. Yata has got. The third one, Padartha Anativritti, not exceeding. Like, we use the word Anatikramya, Yata Shastram, Shastram Anatikramya, Yathamati, matim arthing kramya. Yathamati comes where? Yathamati. So, no, we chant in some prayer. Sadrishyam, samanata. So in four meanings, the yata is used. Vipsa is there. By that, bodham prati pratibodha viditam. Bodham prati pratibodha. Vriksham anu will become anuvriksham or prativriksham or parivriksham. Okay, fine. I think we'll stop here. 110. We will see next class. I think I have done all. All means Panchami is done, completed. Oh, Panchami is the last one. I think we'll do that and then stop. Saptami we do in the next class. Shashti I have not done because Shashti we know. Or Shashti maybe I will add later. Shashti is, we have Sambandha Shashti, Kridyoge Shashti, Kartari Shashti, Karmani Shashti. Shashti Sheshe, by that sutra, all the Shashtis are there included. So Shashti I have not added. Saptami I have added. With that it is done. So now last one, Panchami. Here also we have one Karma Pravachaniya is there. That is Prati is called Karma Pravachaniya when it indicates Pratinidhi Pratidhana Yoga, when it indicates representative or exchange. And we have Sutra, Pratinidhi Pradhane. The word itself is used, Pratinidhi Pradhane. So Pratinidhi Pradhane cha Yasmat. Fifth case, Panchami Bhakti should be employed after the word, denoting the person of whom somebody is said to be the representative. Pratinidhi. Pratidhana is exchange. And the word which denotes an exchange of something is to be given. So Pratinidhi representative. We son of Pratinidhi in our local language also. And Pratidhana is exchange. So now Angadaha Ramat Prati. Angada represents whom? Rama. You can say Hanuman, Ramat Prati. Hanuman represents Rama. Pradyumnaha Krishnat Prati. Pradyumna is representation of Krishna. Pratinidhi, Arte. Prati is used. Similarly, Abhimanyuhu Arjunaha Prati. Mashan Telebhyaha Prati Yachati. In exchanging black gram, he exchanges black gram for sesame. Right? So, in that meaning, I think with that, this is Panchami Bhakti is done. Saptami, we will do in the next class. I will send this document. Please go through. Understand? Any doubts?
Yes, Ji.
Only doubts will be there.
When we start doing
Kar-
Abhyasa, we'll get it.
Yeah, I think after this we will do Abhyasa. Otherwise, you will leave gap, we will go away. We will do Abhyasa from Ashtadhyayi Pravesha and also from Karaka book. Is there? Karaka introduction, I think I have given once.
Yeah, we did till
When we did
Dvitiya, I
Karaka
think.
that time, from the Karaka book, I think I have given all the. We have seen the beginning of. 1 minute. What is the document?
We were discussing Vikarmaka Dhatu, the table and the.
Yeah. Okay, I think I have not closed. Okay, I think I have. That Akarma. That's what is Dhatu. What is the Dhatu convey? Pala Vyapara. What is Akarmaka?
That and all you told us.
21
Yeah.
pages are
So
there.
Karaka books and Saṃskṛtam Bharati from Pratama Vibhakti onward, just quickly we'll go through. You can recall all this. We have the table with you. Please go to the table in maybe when you have leisure. Find out any typos and mistakes are there. Let me know. On the table is fixed, you can have a printout, keep it. With that, you just see the Karaka. Quickly we will go through. And a lot of Abhyasa we will do. Abhyasas are given. And some Abhyasas I myself will give some examples from Gita, etc. Okay. So Karaka, Vibhakti, and Samasa. All the three are interconnected. Okay.
Shamyatamji, the 37, yesterday when we were discussing, we had a small doubt in that. Tritiya, in the Tritiya section, 37.
10th example. No?
10th, that will be 9th, no? 9th, that number, and that example, yeah. And that, it's 9th.
Brahm.
Okay.
That example, Danena, what was the meaning, Ji?
Yajnena Danena Vividishanti.
Is it Murdhanya Shakara or?
Why Murdanya? No. Dhanayana, Murdanya will not come, right?
No, Vividishanti. What do you mean by
What
that?
is the
What do you
meaning
mean?
Vividishanti?
It's
What
a
is Vividisha?
Sananta,
Desire
right?
to
Desire to? No, knowledge.
Knowledge, with that.
Vividisha Sanyasa, we say. Vetum Icha. What? Vetum Icha is.
Vividisha.
You do some, the Vetum Icha is, right? You do of with the duplication. Then
so
after
they
that,
are getting knowledge by doing yajna and dana. That is the meaning.
yeah.
Brahmanaha.
Don't think it is like with Vedanta, but the context it is only that is given. Vividisha Sannyasa. Now you have to add it, okay, to make it more sense. Huh?
Yeah.
With the, then what will happen? Then we will be there.
The
Right?
Itakama,
It is
so
said dhatu.
it's said dhatu. So
Then
Vivid.
Itakama will come. Vividisha. Simple.
That's all.
Vetamicha.
That is Vividisha.
So Brahmanaha, they want to know, not Brahma. Okay. Yajnana, Dhanayana, something. Vividishanti, Jnatum, Veditum, Vetum, sorry. Vetum, not Veditum. Vetum Ichanti. That meaning. So what is Yajnana? Yajnana is a means. Dana is a means. Karana. Dhanam, the word itself is Karana Vitpatti. Lut. Karana Tritiya. Not Yeto Tritiya. Okay.
Yeah.
By
Slowly
Karanam.
we are getting the difference. No.
Yes. But come only by practice. It's all very subtle things. It will come only by practice, repeatedly. So you cannot expect to do this, again, just like one shot, one round. You have to go through again and again, you will get it. Okay, I think we'll stop here.
Okay. Dhanyavad.
Please go through this. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamodachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. In fact, this is real challenge lies here only. See, Angakarya, then duplication, do Samprasaranam, find Jare Kriya Padam, Arsa, those things are applying rules. Very straightforward. But this is not like that. This is not straightforward, right? Here, a lot of thinking is involved. You have to analyze a sentence. Vichara is, that's why Mimamsa. You have to do a lot of vichara depending on the context. What vibhakti, why it is, what meaning it gives. You have to do a lot of vichara. So it's not very, black and white, not categorical.
Anji, one more doubt also we had. Upapada vibhakti means whether upapada is there or not.
No. I said no, upapada. Either upapada will be there or upapada is understood or upapada artha will be there. Need not be upapada. Artha. That is very clearly given in the Ashtadhyayi Pravesha. We will see that. We will do Ashtadhyayi Pravesha after Saptami. Arthantara. When artha is there. That word is not there, but that arthan, then also it is upapada only. So we only two vibhaktis, upapada and karaka. No other vibhaktis. I thought we can classify into one more category, but we can put because upapada can be inferred. That meaning is there. Then also it's upapada only. Right?
Parvati ji, we marked something in the beginning, when we started reading. I asked you to mark it in red and all, otherwise we'll forget.
Those two only. 37th, 10th one.
No, before that, when we started to read something else.
That and all, I think we asked him and we changed it, I think.
You know, see, all the examples you take it, you jumble it and then find out what karaka, what vibhakti is. The same example, not nutana udaharanam. Same examples you take, you just list it and jumble it and find out what karaka, what vibhakti. Then once you get practice, the same thing you can extend to other. Then when you do practice, you will have a lot of questions. Why it is hetu, why not karanam, or why it is karanam, why not hetu, or what it is. Then you apply what you have gained here there and see what fits there. See, in the Bhashyam class, I say specifically now I started saying Eto Tritiya Panchami, because we know, therefore you can use it Otherwise, also I was saying, not frequently, but now you can connect it. Connect with the Vibhakti class, Karaka class. Okay.
Okay.
Dhanyavada.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಅಜ್ಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.